About 3 weeks ago, my wife's Model Y got the so-called spring Tesla update, and I was thrilled. I had new features and all kinds of stuff to do videos with. In fact, I did another video on it. But then I was like, okay, well, I want my Model 3 to get it so I can really do a deep dive and check out all the features. And I waited and I waited. Along with many of you on the Facebook groups, I was seeing lots of people waiting. When am I going to get the update? When is it coming? Finally, 3 weeks, I think, almost a month maybe, and my Model 3 got the update, and let's go take a deep dive into this whole thing because a lot of you just got this update. Some of you are like, yeah, that's old news. I got it a month ago with my wife's car, but see, my wife takes it to work every day, and I can't mess around with it. So let's get into it. Let's get into the Tesla Spring Update and check out all the new features. Couple of the features with the new tag on them. It did have a blue dot, but now it doesn't, but still has the new thing. Speed camera chime, and also under autopilot, this is also new. Expanded full self-driving visualization. Let's take a look at that. Widens the autopilot visualization area when full self-driving is active, which it is on this car. So I'll be interested to see what that's all about. No other blue dots in terms of fresh stuff on this particular update. There's something under Spotify, which I've already covered on a previous video with our Tesla Model Y, but this is about this car, which finally got the update. Let's go over the rest of the stuff. One of my favorite features of the new update is, of course, this widget right down here, and it basically gives you an overview of your entire trip that you have put in terms of traffic and all that kind of stuff. So even just at a glance, if you're driving, you'll see, you know, red splotches there. There's some yellow right there. So you can see where, at what point in the trip that you might have some issues or slowdowns or whatever. And it's all right there in this one little widget. It gives you the time, the miles, what your destination arrival battery is going to be like. It's pretty awesome. One of the nice features of the new audio player is that the scrubber line is now in a place that you can actually use it. It used to be down here, a very thin line at the bottom, and I kept hitting this and the AC and all kinds of other things. So I'm really glad that they moved this scrubber tool here. Not that I use it all the time, but it's definitely nice to have it in a place that's usable. No, your eyes are not deceiving you. The speedometer is noticeably larger in this update, and it's a long time coming. It's an important, vital part of information while you're driving. I'm not so sure why it was so small to begin with, but yes, it is definitely bigger and more legible. Found another feature while we're supercharging. If you notice, the regen bar that's actually used to be here, this way, horizontal, is now vertical. But when you're supercharging, look at this, it's kind of doing a fancy, you know, animation of charging along the side there. You really got to look close to see that one though. For those with the matrix headlights, there's an adaptive headlights feature that's also new on this update, and this is even an Intel processor Tesla, and we've got the adaptive headlights. How you can tell you have the matrix headlights is during the light show, it actually spells out Tesla on your garage door if you're pointed toward the garage door. So anyway, adaptive headlights, let's go ahead and turn that on. This is the Intel chip 2019 Tesla Model 3 with full self-drive. You can see the overview is pretty amazing with the latest update. And one thing I didn't know that it did have is this corner part here, which has like a higher bird's eye view of your route as well. I thought that was an AMD only feature, but it turns out, at least with the Intel with full self-drive, we've got a really big overview. So yeah, this is the Intel chip on a 2019 Model 3. You gotta be kidding me about the fancy splash screen with the car on it. This can't do that? That's kind of crazy. I don't understand. The Intel chip's doing just fine here with full self-drive and showing all the visualizations, even this corner thing up here, which I thought wasn't part of the Intel upgrade. I'm not sure why Tesla decided to draw the line in the sand on a big giant car when you first enter the car. It's kind of weird. Let's take a look at the release notes for this particular update, the so-called spring update. It's 2024.14. I actually got 20 24.14.9, which says minor fixes. However, if you go back to the original update, this is the meat and potatoes of what has been updated. Actually, there's one big thing on the next update, but we'll go over all that. So 2024.14 includes the Audible, Spotify, Q, and Playback speed. That's good for, podcasts and stuff like that. Preview of Sentry mode recordings, which is nice to have. Speed camera, Chime, all of these things are in the settings. We'll go over that in a bit. Better route available, which I thought we had before, but maybe it's better now. Wiper controls, which have been moved to different parts of the car, and we can check that out as well. Security improvements, that's always a good thing, and then other updates. But then if you go up one update, so 14.3, this is my favorite part of the entire update. And that is the trip progress bar. It is really an amazing feature to have. I really like that that new feature. And then if you go up to 14.5, I have full self-drive on this car, at least temporarily. And so we've got 12.3.6. That's been updated, and then auto park update, which I do want to do a video and see if I can auto park my garage. That would be kind of cool. And then, of course, the latest, greatest update, which it was self-contained for me. It had all those bottom fixes because I went from 24.8 all the way to 24.14.9. So that's what we're looking at for this update. So what do I think of the spring update, or the latest Tesla software update? I gotta be honest, it's not getting the recognition I think it deserves. It is definitely a next level update in terms of the look and feel, the refinements, the little stuff that add up to a lot. I think a lot of people are so used to the holiday update around, December time, they're caught up in that's the big update. But this one was way bigger than I thought. A lot of little things that add up to just a much more nicer experience. So get it when you can. It's awesome. Hey, I really appreciate you checking out another Tesla Tips and Trips video. It truly means the world to us if you hit that like button. It helps our channel grow, as well as hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Almost 11,000 people have joined and subscribed to our channel, and that is just crazy to me, mind-blowing, in fact. But if you haven't done that already, hit that subscribe button. It takes seconds out of your day and means the world to me. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Or you'll see me on the next video. I don't know why people even say that.